Hi all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. So today we will move to the interesting part, the matrix multiplication. So in previous tutorial we have seen how the matrix work and how we can do the addition, subtraction. So today we will see how we can multiply a matrix with another matrix. So the important thing in matrix is like you can only multiply a matrix with a matrix if and only if the first matrix column will be equal to the row of the second matrix. So here it is 2 cross 3, right? The rows are 2 and columns are 3. It is 2. And here while we are doing the dot product, sorry, while we are doing the production with the second matrix, it is 3 by 2. Yes? So these two numbers has to be equal. Then and only then you can multiply them together. And the resultant matrix will be of the first matrix row and second matrix column. So it will be like 2 by 2. Here, I think this part is pretty much clear, which was kind of very easy. Now, the next part is you have to go like row wise, like row 1, row 2. And in the second matrix, it will be like column 1 and column 2, like while we will multiply them together. So when we will multiply, so the first row is like 1, 2, 3, and the first column in the second matrix is like 7, 9, 11. So we will start multiplying like 1 into 7, 1 into 7, yes, plus 2 into 9, 2 into 9, and 3 into 11, 3 into 11. So we will add them together. So 9, this will become 7, this will become 18, 18, I'm not a good writer, and here it will become 33. While we will add them together, it will be 58. So 58. So the index which will be, it will be like, so this was the first row and first column, so it will be like 1, 1. The position of this value will be 1, 1. While we will multiply the first row with the second column, so the index of this one will be 1, 2, and we will multiply 1, 2, 3 with 8, 10, 11, 8, 8, 10, 12, and the things will remain the same. Again, we will multiply 1 into 8 plus 2 into 10, then 3 into 12. And we will add them together. While you will add them, it will become 64. As soon as we will go to the second row, so this is second row and first column, so it will be 2 comma 1 for this index, and it will be like 2 comma 2. While we will multiply second row with the second column, so it will be like 4 into 8, 5 into 10, and 6 into 12, and we will add them together. I hope you got the basic concept of the multiplication. So we will look at it once again. So here you can see 1, 2, 3. We are multiplying 1, 2, 3 with 7, 9, 11. We are multiplying them together and adding them. So 1 into 7, add 2 into 9, add 3 into 11. So this is what we are doing and become 58. Here what we are doing again with the second column 1, 2, 3, 8, 10, 12, and we are multiplying them together 1 into 8, 2 into 10, and 3 into 12. We are doing here and it's 64, working perfectly. For the second row now, this which is empty, so it will be like 4, 5, 6, which is right here, and 7, 9, 11. Multiply them together, it will be 139, which is here, and same the last one 4, 5, 6, the second row, and the second column 8, 10, 12, and this will become the matrix 2 by 2. I hope this makes sense to you. Again, we are multiplying these two matrices together. First thing we will check if the column of the first matrix is equals to the row of second matrix. There are 3 columns in first and 3 rows in second, so we can multiply them together. So row into column. So here we are multiplying and adding them. So 3 into 13, 4 into 8, 2 into 6, and we will add them together. and when we will add them, it will become 83. I hope it makes sense. Same will go for the second, third, and fourth. And this is how the things are working. Now, the interesting thing which we can see here we will again, the row and column is like one row and three column, and here we have three row and one column. When we will multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 1 into 4, 2 into 5, and 3 into 6, and we are adding them together, so it's 32. Okay, so you can go through this website. This is quite like I love this website for this matrix multiplication. If you are not getting them, once you have captured the whole data, then we will go to the coding side, how we can implement that. Just to the far forward the things here, I will just copy paste my code because it's kind of lengthy, uh, and I will just explain the code so it will be easy for you guys to have that. So first we will uh, overload this operator only, but this time we the second variable will be m matrix, and this will be matrix. Let me move this up. Okay, Alt Enter. Let me delete this, Alt-O, and we will implement it here. Okay, and I will copy paste this. Give me a second. Let me copy it from my screen. Okay, so we have this function, and I will make one more function, which I will show you in a second. Alt Enter, generate definition. Okay, perfect. So first here we are checking if the object column, the first matrix, is not equal to the second matrix row, then we are doing something wrong, and I'm just returning the same matrix, and we are giving an error like multiplying matrix row column are not equal. And we can also add, so you can not multiply them together. Okay, next thing is the same, because we are creating a new matrix, and the size of this matrix, if you remember, we will use the row of the first matrix and the column of second matrix. So the total number of elements will be row into column, right? It will make more sense if I will write it like this. So row of first matrix and column of second matrix. So we are reserving the memory here, and we are good to go. Okay, so first is the for loop when we are going row by row. So, okay, I just closed the window. So we do want to go row by row. So that is why the first, give me a second, okay, so we know like for the first matrix, we will go row by row, row 1, row 2, row 3. So that is why we are using row index 1, and it will go till we are done with the row, and we are going from 1 to the row, so less than equal to. Now when we are multiplying, we know we will move column wise on the second matrix, so we are using matrix 2 column index, matrix 2 column index. Now when we are multiplying them together, we will move in the row wise here and column wise here, and we know like the column of first matrix and the row of second matrix is equal, so we are using column 1 matrix 1 column. You can also use matrix to row because they are equal, so I have also given the comments, and here I am just doing the multiplication and adding them together here. So I'm just adding them. So the value, so we have the row and column, right? So because we were using the array, so it is kind of important to have that index. That is why what I did, I just wrote a function which will give you the index of that array if you will provide the row and column. So let's imagine if you will provide row 1, column 1. So we know the index will be 0. So it will be 0, 0 into 0, and this will 1 minus 1, it will become 0. So this is just a utility function which I created. So it will give you the value of array at that row and column. Once you are done, I'm doing the iteration. So you are just saving the value. So this is a very simple, and we are doing the multiplication here. So let's see if it is working fine or not. Although I have copied that from my sheet, so it should work fine. Okay, so the here are like 2 by 2. So we will use the same example which we have seen here. So here we have the 2 by 3 matrix. So 2 by 3, and I will copy the value actually. So it is 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6. Give me a second. 1, comma 2, comma 3, 6. The second is 7 to 12. 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it was till 13. So the value, the rows and column, it is like 2 by 3. So we'll 2 by 3. And the second one is 3 by 2. So the 3 by 2. Okay, so we are printing these two matrices together and we will multiply them and we will print them. And let's see if we are getting the same values or not. We should, although. So let's check. Okay, let's play. Okay, so we have 58, 64, 139, and 154. This is working perfect. Let's have the second example also, which they have given in the website. Okay, so it's quite big actually. uh, should I type them? Okay, so let's have an example of this one because like this is quite unique. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it is the row. So 1 cross 3, and the second one is 3 cross 1, 3 cross 1, and the value is 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so when we will multiply them together, it will be, okay, so let's change the position just to make it more interesting. So here when we are multiplying two matrices together, if you are multiplying M1 to M2 and you are doing M2 to M1, they both will be different. It will not be the same. So let's see how will it look. Let me compile it again. Let's play. And here you can see it is the 3 by 3 matrix and it is giving us the same result 4, 8, 12, and it is working, right? But if I will change the value, the position, and I will do matrix 1 to 2, now the things will be different because now the row and column they will be different in this scenario, right? The position will be different. So let's see what we will get this time. And this time your matrix is 32. Just 1 cross 1 matrix. So this is working perfectly. So this is quite important for the future tutorial. So I would request to go through the matrix multiplication, addition, subtraction, how the matrices work, because they are quite important. Because in the future tutorials we will see how the translation work, how the scaling thing work, how the rotation works in 3D. So this will be the basic, I think. So thank you and have a nice day. Do like, do subscribe, and if you have any questions, just let me know and I will help you out. You can also help me on Patreon. Bye bye.